sis Jude here, and I am coming just to show you guys how I achieved this eye look today. So if you are interested, please continue watching. I want to let you know that this video is going to be kind of long, you guys. I'm working on the editing, but if you don't want to watch the video, I suggest you click off now because it is long. But if you have a little time, I ask that you sit back, relax, and enjoy. Okay? Bye. Alright, so I'm showing you what I use to moisturize my face and what I use to moisturize my lips. Black Radiance, a clear gloss, and some Pond's that we got from the drugstore. It's my mom's. Alright, so I'm about to get ready to pretty much fill in my brows. They were pretty much still on, but yeah, we were just about to give them a little more life. I have recorded this voiceover. Anyway, Revolution palette, neutral color palette. We're going to use the colors brown and black to fill in my brows. If you hear some doubling up, I do apologize. But I don't think I'll be recording this again. If this voiceover doesn't work, I will not be doing it again. I'll just add subtitles instead. But anyway, we're going to try to make it do what it do right now. So I'm just getting a wipe so I can be able to wipe my brushes off and keep them clean in between uses. I'm using my Nicka K HD concealer. Don't know what color, but I will have it listed below. And I'm going to put it on my eyelid, and then I'm also going to use it to clean up my brow. And I'm putting it on my eyelid because it's going to serve as my eyeshadow base. Now I'm recording this voiceover like a day later, and I can attest to the fact that my eye makeup stayed on all day until I wiped it off. So it's safe to say that this is awesome. So I'm about to go ahead and start to just kind of clean up underneath my brow and make it crisp and sharp. As I dance to my Anita Baker. I'm going to create the pterodactyl wings. I used to talk about the girls that did their eyebrows like that. I was like, why are they looking like that? But I am not going to lie, it's good for some reason. I don't know how it works, but it works. So I had to stop talking about them because the pterodactyl wings have helped my life when it came to my eyebrows tremendously. It just kind of works as a stencil basically. So I'm going to continue to fill in my brows as I see fit, with my pterodactyl. Why can't I talk? With my pterodactyl stencil, brow stencil, until we get it right. And right now, I'm just going ahead and bringing what I was doing underneath my eyebrow down into what I was doing on my lid. And we're going to use all of that over the whole eye to create my perfect eyeshadow base. And I'm about to blend all of that together. We want it to look very smooth because if that part looks smooth, then when we put the eye makeup on, it will also be smooth. So we blend that to perfection. Blend it to perfection, above and below. Yep. All right. So I just realized that I put in my first transition color, which is from the Revolution Neutral palette, and it's a brown. And now I'm about to try to kind of think about what I want to do next. And so I reached for the 88 Cosmetics, oh my gosh, the 88 color palette from BH Cosmetics, and I reached for the beautiful orangish red. I put that at the front, in the front portion of the crease, and I take it to just in the middle. I don't go all the way across, just to the middle. And I do that on both eyes. All right, and so here I am getting ready to create my cut crease, which I am now a huge fan of. I love the way that it gives me, a person with smaller eyes, way more room to play with color. So I put the concealer on my lid and up to the portion where I want my crease to be cut, and then bring it on down and pack it and shape it and all that. So I call it a little half moon. That's what it looks like to me. So yeah. Um, at first I didn't go all the way to the very end of my eye. I just went to like just before the end, but then I went ahead and took it all the way over to the very end of my eye. And I reached for my I think directing the choir as I sang. I reached for my Salvation blush palette and I picked up a beautiful peachy coral like color. I don't use these as blushes because I don't like the way they look. So I didn't want to throw it away because the colors were still very beautiful. And I felt like, okay, these could be great for eyeshadows. Hence why I am using it as one today. This is the first time I've actually used this palette since I bought, well, the second time, excuse me, since I bought it. I got it from Ulta. Anyway, look at that color, y'all. Y'all see how beautiful that is? Excuse me. And I just go ahead and pack it in there. Just, just, just pack it in there. I'm packing and singing, packing and singing, packing and singing, packing and singing. And I pretty much just applied that like generously because this was like the main color here, the main attraction. So yeah, yeah, that needs to be on and popping. I hope my audio is up to par with the video. Hmm. And I'm just making sure that I take the color all the way up to where I put everywhere that I put the concealer except for in the front, like I said. I'm making sure to, try to put all that color. And right here, I done already picked up my little Revolution palette, and I got that yellow gold out, and it is beautiful. I went ahead and put it on from my upper tear duct area, and I brought it on into the front portion of that beautiful peachy coral color. And I love it, y'all. I love it. I feel like a pretty tropical bird. I felt like a pretty tropical bird. Up, and I'm dancing. You can see more about exactly how it looks. I'm going to try to make sure that I put a couple snapshots at the end of the video, and then also if you want to see the look and how it looked that day, you can follow me and my sister's makeup page at Ivy's Beauty Bar 2, that's TOO. And you can also follow me at Pretty Girls Press Jude on Instagram. I'll put that information as well in the description box. All right, so I went into the 88 Cosmetic BH Cosmetics palette again, and here I'm just kind of refreshing those three colors that we put in the crease. Now that we got our lid on and popping, we got to make sure that our crease is back popping. So I just kind of retrace my steps with those colors as well. The red at the front, the brown in the middle, and the charcoalish looking gray at the very end. And we just did the same thing on each. on each lash. What did I say? Lash. I'm sorry. I meant to say on each lid, not lid, but crease area. Gosh, I'm gonna get it together. All right, and this color that I'm using from the Revolution Salvation palette, I'm using the pretty pearly pink, and I'm putting that in the bottom tear duct area. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah. And so we just getting these eyebrows straight again. We getting them straight again because they gotta be perfect. Maybe not perfect, but you know, they need to really be like looking real good to me. All right, so I tried to go ahead and use the Maybelline Eye Studio gel like a pro, but I couldn't. So I have to pause the video, do one eye, come back, and show y'all the other one because I needed to get comfortable with the gel liner because it was my very first time ever using it. And I am a fan. I believe I'm going to go that route every time now because it is much easier than I thought it was going to be. I was nervous. I was like, what the world do I do with this? But it was actually really easy to control. I was trying to be extra careful, but I really didn't mess too much of anything up. So I'm a huge fan now of the gels. I'll just say that. Let's just say that I'm a huge fan of the gels. And I am lining my bottom waterline with black. All right, and now we're figuring out what the heck we're gonna do next. And that is the foundation. So I'm gonna be using the Black Radiance Color Perfect in the color Brownie. It's one of my favorite drugstore foundations ever. I used to think I loved the Maybelline Fit Me, but this is even better to me. So I'm gonna spray a little bit of e.l.f. Setting spray just where I'm gonna place the foundation. And I have found that it just kind of helps to make everything go on smoother, and it gives just such a beautiful, flawless finish. Though to me, this little foundation does that anyway. Shouts out to Shadra who showed my sister Claudia that trick, and Claudia told me, and I've been doing it pretty much ever since. Maybe not all the time, but like whenever I think to do it, I do it. Or whenever I have my spray, I do it. We run out of that stuff quick. So we're blending everything in, buffing everything in, right? And we're going to be finished with this foundation portion. It was quick, really, really quick, actually. And we're still blending, and now we're finished. Okay, the next step I believe we're going to do is to highlight. So we're using that same Nicka K concealer to highlight. As I jam, I mean, I was gone. I did dampen the blender, the beauty blender with warm water because cold is a little too much sometimes for me. With my judo chop as I listened to that must have been my part on the song. Y'all, this precision mouth is hilarious to me. I was kind of trying to be careful though around my tear duct area because, we had just put on makeup over there, but I don't think I didn't mess up too bad, but I did feel that I concealed a little too much. So yeah, I was gonna have to make sure that I'm careful about that. And I'm just trying to blend everything in. That's it. Just making sure that we go get everything blended in. All right, so we're using the Black Radiance setting powder to set our highlight. All right, so I believe the next step that I'm going to attempt my hand at is to contour. I chose the Revolution Salvation palette, and I chose a brownish gray color. I didn't have the proper brush for a couple of these things, but I tried to use what I had. So, yeah. So I'm trying to set my contour, but the brush is way too big. So I get fed up and I'm just like, girl, just put this over all this because this is too big anyway. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna do, I try to contour my jawline. I don't know why I did this, y'all, because I've never done this before. I really don't know what I'm doing here, but I guess I was just trying stuff. So I did the same, use the same eyeshadow for this contour as well, or this attempt to contour. I don't even know if I can call it contouring, but I tried. But I tried. Mm. So I'm blending everything in with that huge brush. Tried to kind of turn it, like into an angled brush, but yet it didn't work. Mm-mm. But like I said, I tried. Now what am I doing here? Um, okay, so I'm about to dust away basically everywhere that I put the setting powder with that Black Radiance pressed powder in beautiful bronze. This is so pretty. It's a technique that I've seen on YouTube, but I think I've only used it a few times before, like many years before when I first started doing makeup, but I didn't keep going. And my sister Claudia just brought it back. And so, yeah, we're both back on that. I love it. It's beautiful. It gives us our natural color back, but still, a nice highlight. And I'm just showing you guys the pressed powder again. Oh, do y'all see my eyeshadow though? It is so gorgeous. I think I did a little dance. All right, so this is the blush that I'm choosing. It's by Wet n Wild. Don't know how to pronounce their name. So sorry. But I know that it's such a beautiful color. If you look at my cheeks right now, it's kind of looking like this color. Watch. Y'all see that? I don't know if you guys see what I see, but yeah. It kind of looked like what was already going on with my cheeks anyway. It was just, I brought it out again. So I think that's beautiful. That's one of the things I love about doing makeup. The inspiration from our own skin that we get, you know? Because the Most High is amazing. We don't have to have it. We just have become accustomed to it now. So I'm blending everything in as much as I can. Don't want to look crazy. I almost dropped my blush. But anyway, the next step, I believe, is what? I think right there I'm trying to pick out. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I'm trying to pick out the lip color that I'm going to use, but I reach for this lip pencil first because I'm about to go ahead and create this lip look, right? um, yeah. So I'm looking for something in particular. My makeup kit is sitting over there to the side open. So I find my lip color, my lip liner I'm looking for, and it is in the color chestnut. So yeah, drop my top. I had to pull the computer a little closer, and we go to town lining these lips. And I turn to look into my bathroom mirror. And what was that? All right, so I'm picking out my lipsticks right now and my lip color, and I pick up this L'Oreal lip color in Peach Fuzz. Look at that, y'all. Y'all see that? It matches immediately with the eyeshadow. It has, I think, like a satin finish or something like that. So it's the color 417 Peach Fuzz by L'Oreal. And then I also picked out this Nicka K matte lipstick as well. And I'm going to put that like right in the middle of the lip, right in the middle. And then I'm going to blot it. And that color is called Tapestry. I love it. It's like this pinkish, like a real light pink, a really, really, really light pink color. It makes me look like my lips used to look when I ate a sour pickle. And I always loved that look. So these two colors together, I feel like it was just really pretty. And we're just going to top it off with that same Black Radiance clear gloss. Let's see. So there we are. We're going to put on a little bit more because I don't feel like it was glossy enough. I love a matte lip and I love a glossy lip. And this time, this look, we wanted it to be a little glossy. Yeah. All right. So we have this baked blush by Black Radiance, but I'm using it as a highlight. And this is my staple highlight. When I'm creating an everyday look and I want to look like I have a beautiful natural glow, this is the item that I use. And it's beautiful, right? It's gorgeous. But I can't lie. This time today, I needed something more than just my normal, you know, kiss by the sun glow. I needed something more than that. This is gorgeous. It's beautiful, but it wasn't what I was looking for. So you know, even though I kept going with it and kept applying it, I was like, this is not what I'm looking for. It's beautiful, but this ain't it. And I still added some more, but that wasn't it. So I reached for my Wet and Wild highlighter palette. It's got like 4 or 5 colors in it, and I reached for the yellowish gold, and that was what I was looking for. Y'all see that immediately. Yeah. Now I was seeing what I needed to see. Yep, and I had to dance and smile because it's just so beautiful. Excuse me. All right, so from there, right, I'm gonna blend everything in like crazy. So I take that big old fluffy brush and I just go over everything. Everything. And I sing and jam. Y'all see that eyeshadow? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. You couldn't tell me I wasn't singing. Okay, so I was trying to clean up the area where I saw some fallout from my yellow eyeshadow. So I just tried to get the concealer to try to clean that up. I think I did pretty decent. And okay, so I'm dancing because I'm feeling like, yes, girl, you are looking so cute. This eye look has really come together more than maybe what you initially saw. But girl, look at you. So now I'm spraying. I'm about to set it everything with this elf. I thought I was. I realized I was missing something. So I reblended everything together with my eyeshadow. And yet and still I'm still missing something. My mascara. So this mascara is also by Black Radiance. It's called a Lengthening mascara. And I go over my lashes first to make them appear longer. Do that on both eyes, and then I go under and begin to go ahead and separate every lash and curl them upwards. So what I wanted to do was create like a feathered look with my lashes. And you guys are gonna see this precision mouth all throughout this portion. And I try to catch myself, but I can't help it. I just can't. So yeah, anyway, I am taking the time to separate my own lashes. And I have to admit that I get a lot of compliments every time I do this method on my own lashes. People think that I have on falsies. So I feel like it creates what I'm looking for. And it's that look where your lashes kind of look a little spaced apart, but still like a fan. Yeah, that's the look it creates. And so you don't need an expensive mascara to do that. You just need to do it. You have to make it happen with your own lashes. But I'm finished with that. And from here, I do believe that I am almost finished. So I pick back up that blush palette and I go ahead and reapply some of that first color that we put on the lid right in the middle again. We got to pack it on because that's our, like, to me, that's like the biggest, boldest color. That's the one that stands out the most and we need it. So I just reapplied a little. Washing off my brush here. Washing off my brush. Washing off my brush. And I am spritzing my face, honey. I love this e.l.f. stuff. I love it. It does what it's supposed to do for $3. Couldn't ask for a better product. And I just kind of dab it in a little bit. Y'all, do y'all see that? Do you see how this skin is looking? It's beautiful. It's glowy. It looks dewy. I'm happy. Hence the little smile. So I'm about to show you guys everything, and then this is about to be over. So thank you guys for watching. Bye. I'm going to add some snapshots. Bye-bye.